Dun, 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 dun. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is probably the most exciting video I have ever filmed. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. When I first started YouTube, it was literally just because it was fun for me and it was a hobby and I liked making videos, and I was putting videos out there, like what I eat in a day videos and recipe videos, because I wanted to help people. I wanted to make videos that people would enjoy. It was just for fun, and I never thought I would be here today. This is crazy. 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 of you. I love all you guys so much. You mean so much to me, and I can't thank the Phillips Fam Bam enough for this. They are the reason I hit 1,000 subscribers so soon, because they shouted me out not only once but twice, and they're just truly an amazing family and they're amazing people, and I just want to thank them so much. So those of you who aren't subscribed to them, I know a lot of you are Phillips Fam Bams, but those of you who aren't subscribed to them, please go subscribe to them, because they're amazing and their videos are so much fun. Oh my gosh, they're crazy people and I love them. Anyway, so in celebration of today, I made this vegan cake. Yes, made. It is a vegan chocolate cake with vanilla frosting, and I'm super excited. I was kind of recipe testing last week and I made a couple of these. One I did with chocolate frosting and then the other I did with vanilla, and this time I made vanilla frosting but with almond extract in it. So I'm curious to see how this one is. I'm super excited. Oh my goodness. And I just, once again, I cannot thank you guys enough. So this cake, this beautiful cake, is for you guys. I love you all so much. And yeah, so I actually brought some chopsticks because I've never eaten a cake with chopsticks before and it looks really good, so I want to try it. But it might be a little bit difficult because this cake is kind of dense. We're gonna see how it goes. So I'm just gonna go right into it. Yeah, it is a little tough, but we're doing it, guys. Oh my gosh. It's a cute little cake. It looks so cute on the viewfinder. Okay. Ooh. Cheers, guys. That is bomb. Bomb diggity. The chocolate cake is super chocolatey, but it's like a good chocolatey. It's not overpowering, and the vanilla frosting totally balances out with the chocolate. This is probably one of the best chocolate cakes I've ever had. And it is so fun eating it with chopsticks. Oh yeah, also for today's video, I am answering some of your guys' questions. I thought it would be a good idea because a lot of you guys are new. I feel like answering questions would help you guys get to know me a little more. So yeah. What is your favorite type of bread? Let's see. If you're talking just like white or wheat, it's hard for me to pick. It really depends on my mood. I love white bread with like grilled cheese or PB&Js, but sometimes wheat bread just tastes better to me. If we're talking brands, I usually use the brand Sara Lee. They have some thick white slices that I sometimes use, but I usually use their thinner whole wheat one, and that one's really good. Like, their texture is just immaculate. I'm gonna take these off now. Alright. And I love that with the chopsticks you can just cut little slices for yourself. It's super sweet though. Why did your family live in China? So I have a story time already on my channel. I have 2 videos where I talk about my experience in China and why we moved there, and I explain why in those videos, but I'll tell you again because this is a Q&A. We moved to China because my dad ended up getting a job there. Then he kept that job for a few years living there, and then he lost that job, but he still had a strong feeling that we should live there still, and he ended up finding a new job, and so that's why we lived there for so long, because he ended up having, I think, 2 or 3 jobs while we were there. So any boyfriends? We're getting into some juicy stuff. So, no. I'm single, which is totally fine. I have a lot of fun being single. I mean, yes, I would love to have a relationship, but I just haven't found the right one yet, so. I need some water. So I actually made the cake portion of this yesterday, and I let it sit in the fridge, and I did like a crumb coat and everything. So it was pretty much done by today. I just needed to do the final layer of frosting and add sprinkles. So it was in the fridge. My whole point of saying that was it was in the fridge, and so it's still kind of cold, and it's really, really good. So if you have never had like a refrigerated cake or a cupcake, you should try it because it's really good refrigerated. What's your favorite print? Cheetah, zebra, polka dots, stripes. Not cheetah or zebra. Probably stripes. I mean, cheetah and zebra are really cute. I just don't wear them very well. And I'm not the biggest fan of polka dots. But I wear stripes like all the time. So yeah, definitely stripes. There is so much frosting on here. I think it would have been really good if I added less frosting, because the frosting is really, really sweet, so it's hard to taste the chocolate cake, but it still is a good combo. But next time I'd probably do less frosting. The cake is so good. I'm not trying to toot my horn or anything, but the cake part itself is probably one of the best chocolate cakes I've ever had. It tastes expensive. Which it's not. It's actually really easy to make, but I'm just saying it tastes expensive. Yep, chopsticks. Eating cake with chopsticks. You guys need to try that out. It's fun. Plus, like, having your own cake to yourself. Okay. No, I cannot eat that whole thing in one bite. What advice would you give your past self? Depends on how far we go back. Honestly, if anything, I would tell my past self that communication is key and you seriously need to take that into consideration, because I've been realizing lately how important communication is. It fixes so much. If you're fighting with someone, chances are it's probably because one of you guys assumed something and you didn't talk about it, because that's been happening to me a lot recently. Like, people assume things and then I assume that they are mad at me or something like that, and then I go talk to them and it turns out they thought I was mad at them, and I was like, well, we could have fixed this whole situation and never fought in the first place if we just talked about it. So communicate with people, because my past, a lot, that same situation I just mentioned, that's happened so much to me with my friends in the past. And so if I knew communication was key, that wouldn't have happened. And even to you guys, like, if you are struggling with friendships, please try communicating, because it saves lives. I swear. It saved so many of my friendships. What was your favorite subject? What was your favorite subject in high school? That's really hard because I took a lot of extracurricular classes. Okay, not a lot, like 2, but I took theater and art class. Theater was fun and I loved acting so much, but the people weren't necessarily the best. The vibes weren't the greatest. I met a lot of my best friends in my theater classes, but the other people in my theater classes weren't the nicest people, so it made it hard to fully engage myself in that class, I guess you could say, which was really unfortunate because I loved it. But my art class was just amazing. Amazing teacher, amazing people. The vibes were great. The teacher would blast music on her speakers, and so we would all listen to her music, or we could listen to our own music if we wanted to while we were doing our work. It was just a really, really fun class, and I loved that class so much. But if we're talking like the core classes, not math. Not math. English was okay. I had a good teacher my freshman year. Sophomore year was a little weird. My junior year, I had one of the best English teachers I ever had. Oh my gosh. Me and him were homies. Like, I went back to his class senior year, and I've seen him more recently because he coaches my brother's lacrosse team, or he's one of the coaches, and I just love him so much. And we also have a bond too because he also used to live in China, and so we talked about that, and it's just, he's such a good person, and he went through a lot of struggles with me, and yeah. And same with my senior year teacher too. My senior year English teacher, he was so cool. There was one time we were sitting in class and like half the class was gone for some testing, and I was there and he was just showing us pictures because it was a chill day, and I was kind of like shivering because it was probably in November, so just the winter time, and he came over to me and he's looking at me and then he's like, and then he walks away, and I was like, that's not weird. But then he goes to his desk and pulls something out of a drawer and comes back and just drops this hoodie on my desk and walks away, and I was like, thank you. And so he let me wear his hoodie during class, and it was really nice of him. So he was a really cool teacher too, and he was really funny as well. So I had some pretty good English teachers. I had terrible science teachers all throughout high school, but if I were to pick a subject that I was like most interested in, it would definitely be science. I think science is so cool. But the easiest classes, I think, were my English classes. Those were the best grades throughout my entirety of high school. So probably English I was best at, but science. I'd pick science. Short story long. This chocolate cake would be so good. Sitting, like, without frosting and sitting in almond milk, that would be so good. Are you a dog or a cat person? Typically, I'm a dog person. My dream dog is either a husky or a corgi or a corgi, which is a husky corgi mix, and it's literally one of the cutest things ever. But sometimes I'm just really in a cat mood. I watch Emma Chamberlain's videos, and she's with Declan and Frankie, her cats, and like it just makes me want a cat so badly. They're such cute and chill cats. They just cuddle with her and it's so cute. Not that dogs wouldn't do that, but it depends on my mood, but typically I'm a dog person because I've just always loved dogs and the energy, and yeah, they're so cute. That's all frosting. That's so much frosting. Do you have a tattoo? Nope. And I never really want one. My deciding factor that I'm never going to get one is that when I was in school, a lot of the time I would draw on my hands and I would test out like different tattoo ideas, and I'd be like, ooh, maybe I like that one, or ooh, that one's cute. And by the end of the day, I was sick and tired of seeing it. I was like, I want this off my hand. So if I got a tattoo, I'm pretty sure I'd just get tired of it, like no matter what it is. And I decided that I just really don't want a tattoo because I'd get tired of it, but also I don't want to put that on my body. Like if I wanted one badly enough, I'd probably just get a henna because I'd get so tired of it anyway. And I don't know. I just don't want to do that to my body. So no, I don't have a tattoo, and no, I don't plan on getting any. Pick one. Cheat or be cheated on? Honestly, I'd much rather be cheated on. Both situations suck, but I'd much rather be cheated on because I don't want to be the one at fault. Like, I'd have a really hard time forgiving myself if I was the one who cheated. And I don't want to be that kind of person anyway, so I'd rather have that poopy thing happen to me. I'll take the pain. I won't take the blame. Thank you very much. That would honestly just really suck, because if I was cheated on, then it would make me question, am I a good girlfriend? What was I doing wrong? Like different things like that, which is totally, like, I shouldn't think that way because it probably is not even the case. It's probably just the fact that I was cheated on, but it would be something that would be hard to get over. Another reason to be single. What was your last dream about? It's really funny you ask that. So, oh my gosh. Okay, my last dream that I had was last night, and I was literally just talking to my mom about it today. So, in this dream, I was back in school. I don't know, I think it was high school, but then it started getting attacked. And then there were kids rioting and everything. I don't know why. And then there was just so much going on. But basically by the end of the dream, I found out that we were being attacked by an evil villain, and it ended up being my cousin. It's kind of sad, but that was my dream, so I hope you enjoyed. Favorite swear word? Guts! Guts, guts, guts! That's it. Yep, that's it. Honestly, cussing is just really unnecessary. I mean, some people are just raised into it. It becomes habit, but I wasn't raised with cussing. And I don't cuss personally just because I think it's unnecessary, and it's kind of unintelligent. Like, can you think of actual words to use? You don't need to be using those. But I mean, like, if you cuss, you do you. I don't care. I just much rather use other words. How many pillows do you sleep with? I like that question. Let's see. Well, if we're talking like normal pillows, just 2. But I sleep with 2 pillows, and then this is actually my bed. If you guys didn't know, I do my mukbangs in my room. This is my bed. I think it's just a cute backdrop, but I have all those stuffed animals, and then I have that guy. And also, if you're wondering, the glowing eyes, yes, I do that on purpose. There was one time that it happened, actually. The first time that it happened, I didn't mean to, But then I started doing it off and on after that because somebody pointed it out. They're like, did you do that on purpose? And I was like, no. So yeah, the glowing eyes, I did that on purpose. But yeah, fun fact, I do my mukbangs in my room if you didn't know. What was I talking about? What was my whole point? Oh, how many pillows do you sleep in? Yeah, I'll just say 2 because it asks for pillows, not stuffed animals. What sport do you like the most? I like a lot of sports. I've never played any sports. I really did want to join the soccer team in high school, but there were some people on there who weren't the nicest to me, and so I didn't want to join it. I should have just joined it, but I didn't. But I did have an interest in that. I love ultimate frisbee. I know that's not necessarily a sport, but we played that in PE and I loved it. Watching football's interesting. I used to like watching football, not anymore. Baseball. Baseball is hands down my favorite sport. Oh my gosh. First of all, I love playing it. Well, softball. It's my favorite sport to play. And I love watching baseball. Go Dodgers! Yes! Everything about baseball, I love it. I love the outfits they wear, and I just love the idea of the game. Yeah, so baseball. Do you want any children? Yes. Oh my gosh. I love kids. So I babysit. Not as frequently as I used to because of COVID, but before COVID happened, I nannied this one family. The cutest kids. Oh my gosh, they're like, I say that they're my family and the babies are my babies because I have grown to love them so much, and their mom is one of my best friends. Like, I love her so much. But yes, I do want kids. I don't know how many. I was raised with 5 siblings, and I feel like that would just be so hard. So probably at the most 4 kids, but at the very least 1 kid. I mean, at least I to have 1 kid. I do want kids, yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of myself for this cake. Favorite band? That's a good question. I don't know. I mentioned before that my favorite band is Coldplay, but I can't decide. There's so many good bands out there. Like, I love the vibe of Coldplay. They have some amazing music, but if you're asking my high school self, 21 Pilots would have been my answer, like that. But right now, probably Why Don't We? I don't know if you guys know who Why Don't We is, but I found them out years ago actually, but I didn't start listening to them fully until, oh my gosh, I don't even know now, 3 years ago? I don't know. But then I showed my sister, showed Maylee. She didn't know how to feel at first, but then we like both got really into their music, so I think the reason why I love them so much is because I have a bond with my sister through their music, but also like the members of the band are they're really good people, and they want to put out good music and music that they would listen to, which is so inspiring. So yeah, they're my favorite band right now. Favorite TV show? No, there is not one. Okay, right now, it's so hard. There's so many good TV shows. I'd definitely say Supernatural, Doctor Who, Cobra Kai. There's this show called The Musketeers that my dad showed me. It's on BBC. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I like it better than the Three Musketeers movies. Like, oh, it's so good. So if you haven't seen that, you need to watch it. It's just really, really good. I know there's another show. Well, I love iCarly and Hannah Montana and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Those shows, I watched those all throughout my childhood. So amazing. And we have, I think, more than half of iCarly on DVD. A lot of them don't work though because they're all scratched up because they're old. And then I think we have the whole Hannah Montana series on CD or DVD, and the whole Avatar: The Last Airbender series on DVD. Yeah, I love those shows. Those shows are so good. Those ones are like my favorites at the moment, but oh my gosh, like definitely my favorite as a kid. Go-to TV shows that I would watch again. I love them. I'm gonna leave the frosting because it's just too much. But I basically ate that whole cake. I'm kind of shocked. I thought I was only gonna be able to eat half. Anyway, super good. That was actually the last question, so I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you all so much again. Like, I can't thank you guys enough for 1,000 subscribers. It's just unfathomable to me. I have so much gratitude, and I've been partying it up the past however long it's been since I actually hit 1,000, so it really means a lot to me, and I love having this community where I can talk to you guys and you guys have someone you can talk to. Hopefully you feel like you can talk to me because that's what I'm here for. I don't even know what else to say. Like, it's just, it baffles my mind that I'm at 1,000. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing and everything that you've done for me. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.